welcome back, everyone. All right, so let's go ahead and let's make some HTML from scratch here. Now, you probably have something, if you've just come to JSBin, in the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I just want you to highlight everything and delete that. The reason is that if you want to, what we're going to do is we're going to actually start everything from scratch here. And actually, one of the best things you can do once you're finished this course is to write out HTML code on a piece of paper. In fact, a lot of programmers who are really good at programming have done this. And all you have to do is get some kind of piece of paper or notebook and just write out the code as much as you can. Now, what we need to do here is we need to set up the HTML document. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to call the greater than and less than sign. And that's just above the period and comma, push shift. And what we're going to do is we're going to type in exclamation point, and we're going to type in doc type. And doc type is going to be all in capitals, and we need to type in HTML. Okay, that's pretty simple, right? So you got doc type and HTML. So what this is that when the computer reads any kind of program, whether it's like a C++ program or an HTML program, it reads it line by line. And the reason why we need this line of code is we need to tell the internet browser what kind of document this is. In this case, it's an HTML document. Okay, and so we can go ahead and push return, and you'll notice that JSBin has colored this text in gray. And the reason why it's done that is that you'll find out that a lot of things are color-coded in programming, and it will differ from language to language. But in this case, it just ends up being gray. And the reason why it's colored in is because it makes it look a lot easier to read. Okay, so the next thing we need is we need another greater than less than sign, and we're going to type in HTML. Now, you need this at the top because, again, the way HTML works is we have these things called tags. And anything within these tags is going to be within a certain command that we're going to give the computer, right? So most tags, not all of them, but most tags have a beginning and an end. So you can see that the first tag here is just HTML, and then the second tag is just /HTML. That's all it is, okay? So it's pretty simple. Now, what we can do here is that this is the top of the tag, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to push return a few times. Maybe something like that. So now that we have HTML in the top here, we can put in another kind of tag. And you'll see that we nest tags a lot. So we have a tag within a tag. The second tag we need is a body tag. So in this body tag is going to be the body of the code. So we're going to put in, we can put in our images, we can put in our text, we can put in all that cool stuff with HTML here. And of course we need to close it off. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and do /body here. Now you're probably wondering why I didn't do /body up here. Well, we could have done that. In fact, believe it or not, this and this, I'm just going to delete this here, is exactly the same. And the reason why it's exactly the same is that white spaces within HTML are completely irrelevant, right? So I can do this 1,000 times. I can return this 1,000 times, and it's not going to make a difference. The reason is that, again, this space here is seen as nothing, okay? And for the most part, you can just go ahead and you can add in your other code here. So that's pretty much what you need to do to set up an HTML document. I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.